You are currently capable
Yes.
of doing much more than you are presently thinking, imagining, doing, or being. Much, much more, without outside addition. At the time God was creating, there was no dichotomy between the spiritual and the natural. It was one realm. When man fell, we got a dichotomy.
So there was no that Adam is in the natural,
Yes.
and now God has visited him and they're walking
No.
in the cool of the day. That's the spirit.
Those two realms were synchronized. They functioned as one.
And that's why we always talk of a generation that says that we are in a season where heaven and earth are one.
Yes.
They are synchronized.
That
That
was
there's
the
no
idea.
longer a dichotomy.
That was
There's
the
no
key.
more demarcation.
That
You
was the
cannot
issue.
say now I'm in the natural and tomorrow I want to enter the spirit.
There you
in
go.
fact, sometimes when you go into worship, we always tell people, let's
Let's
go into
get
the
into the
spirit.
spirit.
What do you mean you get into the spirit?
No.
We are not out.
We are natural in that realm. We don't need to get in and out.
Yeah.
We can be in the spirit on the Lord's day.
So natural and spiritual,
Are one.
Synchronized.
Synchronized.
that's who we are.
Completely.
That's who we are.
You get that picture?
Yeah.
Whatever you came out of is what maintains you, and when you die, you return to it.
You know, some things that make so much sense now that you're thinking. You know how you're like, okay, wait, I've never thought
Yes.
that the trees will definitely go back to the
They'll
ground.
go back.
When you talk of fish,
They'll go
nobody says, by the way, there are 3 sharks that were dead. You need to take them out to go and bury
No.
them. No, listen,
Back.
where they came and where they came from.
Yes.
That whether it's trees or fish,
Yes.
they become the manure for the next generation to thrive.
Man came from God. But man's body came from the earth. I want you to understand two dynamics. Genesis 2, he said, God took the dust of the ground and formed man. Then God breathed into man. So man's spirit came from God. So where does man's spirit return?
To God.
Thank you.
And the body?
Man's body came from the ground. That's why we say dust to dust, ashes to ashes.
And we always think even the soul, we have
Oh,
just...
he's in the
sent
ground.
it to the
No, he's
ashes.
not in the ground. The body returned where it came from. That's a principle. Now, what does that tell you? Everything must remain connected to where it was sourced from to operate. Now, there are two dynamics for man that is unique. Man, body, physical, must operate in the earth because from the earth he came. Man must function in the earth because he was created from the earth. His body is sustained by the earth. What
Yes.
we eat comes from the earth. Whether I eat cows or whether I eat plants, they both came from the ground.
Okay.
I need to eat what came from the ground to be sustained because this body also came from the ground.